Opie Radio.
What the fuck?
The Opie Radio Podcast.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I'm confused.
No, I make fun.
And we're back with the Opie Radio Podcast.
Oh, that's the radio voice you're going to go with?
No,
You should have heard his yacht voice. Do the yacht voice.
What's your yacht voice?
I don't have a yacht voice.
Do it.
I don't have a yacht
You
voice.
definitely did one.
What is
You
it?
definitely did one in the car
Oh,
before
it
you
was so
guys
good.
saw
I
me.
was so
I guarantee you I'm going to listen to a show. You're going to have
Yes.
done a yacht voice in the car.
Yeah, whatever, man.
What did you scream out at me when I drove by you while you were recording?
My life's falling apart. Or something else.
I'll off your goddamn heads off.
Thunder? Did I just
I'm hearing thunder in the background. Yes, just to
I'm
reset.
telling you guys, we're I'm Cuban and I'm on the water. When I tell you we got to head back, we got to head back.
Does that look like just haze or rain over there?
That's just haze.
That's haze. It's not raining, but
I mean, if it rains, like, we're on a fucking
That's-
boat. It's rain, whatever.
That's the haze in your head.
That would be silver lemon haze, courtesy of the Jetty Extracts Company, which I really approve of.
what's it called?
Jetty?
I don't believe you.
like on a boat. It's printed on here. You don't have to believe
Put
me.
it together. Let me see what you're saying.
Carl needs to verify.
You're lying. What is this?
Jetty Extracts, 70%. Tangy.
Never heard of it. Bullshit.
Cool. Fake. Fake news. It's fake news.
That's delicious.
That Jeep pen is the bomb.
It's fake news.
So we're with Matt Farrer on his yacht, or his dad's
My
yacht.
dad's yacht. I take no credit, but we're here anyway.
Yeah.
I know it's not your yacht because every time I drop bait on your boat, you're freaking the fuck out.
Right. It was the expressions of someone who has to clean it later. No, it's Opie as it's clams, right? Yeah, he's casting clams off the transom, which is the back of the boat, and he's got a good arm on him. You know, he's really getting some good distance, and so his arm is so good that the action.
Well, the whip
the
of the rod is knocking some of the some of the bait, and one went flying straight up in the air and went plopping down on your beautiful on his
Ralph
beautiful
Lauren
fluffy
towel.
Ralph Lauren
he cast it
towel
at,
that's
like-
probably more expensive than my car.
But it was like 4 seconds later. It was like really it had hang time. It just continued and then just funk like it really had that gack fall, you know?
I couldn't be happier.
Matt goes, Carl, look at my towel. Like, before that, we're like, ha, yeah, fucking podcast it. Carl, look at my towel.
Jesus, this fucking wake. It's like the ferry going by. Fuck me. It's a good day out here on the Sound, though.
It
It's
is-
hot as balls.
It is hazy.
It's hazy.
It is gonna dump eventually.
I know. I actually kind of want it to start like thunderstorming while we're out here.
Well,
I think
I
that
love-
could be a fun adventure.
Well, I love podcast noises, so that I haven't got
Are you developing a soundboard? Is that what this is? Who told you that sounds were the thing?
No, let me help you, Matt. Nobody tells him. He comes up with this shit all on his own. He loves
You
it.
decided that sound effects were going to be it, right?
No, I basically started a thing like, people love podcast noises.
But no one's been like, hey, Opie, nobody.
Who are these people?
They all in his
That's
head.
what I
They're the
want.
same people Donald Trump talks about. People are saying.
No, Matt, that's why I do it, because then they start tweeting me like, no one likes podcast
Very
noises.
funny.
I do it to annoy people.
Well, that's how you start. That's how you find the right answer on the internet is by throwing the wrong one out there.
Sure.
So that's what you're doing, right?
Yeah,
Oh, there's
exactly.
your buddies that you were hollering at are dipping out right now.
They're out of here.
They didn't.
Yeah,
They probably know something we don't know.
they've been listening to
There's
the
no
weather.
boats around us. There's a ton of waves, and there's thunder. Everybody's leaving. Opie wants to do the podcast.
From the yard.
There it is. There's the yacht.
that was the yacht.
that wasn't the yacht voice. I'm
It's
telling
like a Judge Smales voice.
You
really.
wanted to ask me about Bernard Getz.
Well, because I said, we were talking earlier about, like, talking shit to guests in studio and whatnot, and I remember listening to Bernie Getz, like, getting angry and screaming at you guys and, like, leaving and shit. I mean, I didn't expect that he was armed at that moment, although he...
No. How the whole story goes, I was scared shitless that I did that. He runs out of the studio and goes for his bag. I'm like,
the
what is
bag. I
he
forgot
running
about the
for
bag.
in his bag? And then I think he realized that he wasn't carrying that day. He was pissed. He gave us a CD. I forgot what it was, like his music, and he wanted us to play his music on the air. And then I believe I got Anthony's attention. We switched out the CD.
Oh, yeah.
But he didn't see me switch out the CD. So right in his face, I'm like, "Oh, you want us to play your music, Bernie?" And he looks at me all with this with this pride, and then I smashed it right in front of his face.
Oh, yeah,
staring him right in the eye, and he famously goes, "You motherfucker!"
Oh, yeah.
And his voice went up that high, "You motherfucker!" And then he runs out of the studio, and it's on the security cameras, and
That's a moment.
Bill Burr was in studio. I remember him telling me after the show, going, "Dude, you got fucking balls."
That shit he's gonna come and get a gun and shoot you?
I was scared.
That's literally
that was
what
one of the
he's
ones
known
I was
for.
scared.
It's the only thing he's
known
known
for straight
for
up sneaking shooting
is
people.
shooting people.
In the back. Like,
Shit is crazy.
What, he shot 5, I think, on the subway?
yo, he cleaned house that day, bro.
I
was
didn't
like,
really know who he was before because I'm a little younger, so I was like, "Oh, it's the guy from We Didn't Start the Fire," you know. I didn't fucking realize what it was like about.
Bernie gets... what's the line now?
AIDS crack Bernie gets.
AIDS crack Bernie gets.
Hypodermics on the shore.
Damn it, I should
China's
know
under
that.
martial law. Rock and roll
Bernie,
color
Bernie
wars.
gets the original John Wick. That's what Bernie was. John Wick was the first movie where he would shoot defenseless people. You know what I mean? Like the person was already hurt, boom, in the head. I'm like, gotcha! New fan!
Oh man, what do we want to talk about? Documentaries? Want to go there?
I like documentaries.
I like documentaries. The last one I saw 2. I saw Rush's documentary.
Was it good?
Rush Limbaugh?
Were you a Rush fan?
I'm not quite old enough. I get Rush, but I'm not a dying to know Rush. I did see. I know you're a Pearl Jam fan. I saw Let's Play 2,
Yeah, that
which
was
I really
awesome.
liked. Did you see my? I have a Pearl Jam
I
tattoo.
see that.
Yeah, I'm that guy. I've done 52 shows.
Really?
Yeah.
I've only done like 4 or 5, and
I
I'm a
made
huge fan.
I made a real hobby out of it.
That's good, though.
I just 51 and 52 were last week in Europe, in Amsterdam.
What's your favorite song?
Ooh, to hear live.
Well,
Sad, Down, maybe Garden. I like Why Go, Crazy Mary, State of Love and Trust.
Crazy
State of
Mary.
Love and Trust is my favorite.
State of Love and Trust.
Crazy
Is it-
Mary's a great
you know what I'm
song.
talking about? Or just
Yeah.
making that up? Oh yeah,
It's part of the movie.
My,
it's part of that movie.
it's from Singles.
See?
Right. So look, my
What
stick
do you think? I don't like Pearl Jam
My
because I'm
stickman
Latin?
is holding. I modified my stickman tattoo, so he's holding pennants that say love and trust.
Yeah.
So that's what
I
that's
didn't see
from,
that
yeah.
part of it, but you don't like elderly woman behind the
Oh
counter
no,
in a small town?
I do, but I've been to so many shows that all the hits I've heard so many times that I like hearing them, but they're not included in my favorites. I've heard
it's my-
Even Flow at every show. It's the only song I've heard at every
It's a
single
good
show.
song, though.
Oh, it's a great song. It's a great song, but it's just saying that of all the 52, that's the only one I've heard every show.
When I was in a concert, my first concert I went to was this band that I used to love. No one knows it. It's called Live. The band was called Live.
Yeah, Throwing Copper Live?
Yeah.
I love Live.
we all know Live.
Yeah, everyone knows Live.
Well, not in my town, no one knows. It's like Carl's going on one of those white supremacist things.
Yeah, because he was fucking Christian and bald,
It's
right?
crazy, yeah.
yeah.
And Eddie Vedder was in the. It was at the Roxy, and Eddie Vedder was there in the crowd.
I'm very jealous that you were able to hang out with Eddie Vedder.
No, I didn't hang out with
okay.
him. But someone
But
told me it was
there.
Eddie Vedder.
I don't know if I could interview Eddie Vedder.
You don't think you could?
There's a few
Too much
people
of a
I'd
fan?
be just too fucking nervous, and then I would feel like there's too much to ask him that I would blow it. I wouldn't ask him the right questions.
I completely agree.
But elderly woman behind the counter in a small town. That's my favorite concert moment of all time. When he screams,
just
"Say
wanna
hello,"
say hello,
and
yeah.
then the lights go up.
Yeah.
That is.
Keeley, their light guy, knows what the fuck is up.
It's
I know
amazing.
their light guy's name. That's
oh
how big
really?
of a nerd I am. Yeah, Keeley.
that's kind of creepy.
But
and do you like Just Breathe?
Yeah. All the slow stuff is really hard for them to play live. Actually, I like Just Breathe, but my favorite slow song is probably Low Light. I think. If you know that song.
Do I know that one? I don't think I know it unless I heard it.
And I like Unemployable. Parachutes is really
Sure,
good. They
that's
never
a great
play
song.
Parachutes. I'm such a fucking massive Pearl Jam.
Are you going
There
to-
was a point, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, where I could go to a Pearl Jam show, see what guitars the techs handed them, and go, "That's going to be Better Man" or something. To that effect. I could do it
that's
from the
scary.
stands with guitars. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was really. I was really fucking nerdy. I played in a Pearl Jam cover band in college. Like I was really nerdy.
I got the set.
But I love it.
I got the set list last time I.
Fuck, you did.
Yeah, and-
Jealous.
No, I got it ahead of time.
Oh, cool.
And I'm sure it was one of the copies.
Right.
But it's in whatever the band's
Eddie's.
handwriting.
It's Eddie's handwriting.
Is it really?
He writes them. Yeah.
I still have it. It's something I cherish. But
You
at the
frame it or
time,
something?
No, it's just in a drawer right now. But I would just call out the songs around me though.
Well, I've done.
You just can't be nice. For 5
I've done
seconds.
the guitar thing before, and people around have been like mind blown. You
Oh,
know?
really?
Yeah, because I'll see them on the guitars, and I'll be like, "Oh, this is gonna be alive," and then it is.
Come on.
Yeah.
There's no way you know that.
I can't
That
get it
wouldn't make
100% of the time, but I've been to enough
That's
shows.
impressive.
And
I'm
I
starting to do
know-
that, dude. I'm just gonna say alive after every song. I'll get it.
I
Trying
know,
to be
like,
alive.
I know, like when in the
Better
sets-
say that 2 hours into the concert, though.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, dude, there's Pearl Jam tends to play certain songs to the beginning, certain songs towards the middle, certain songs at the beginning of set two. But you just see the pattern.
Their story is pretty amazing because they took a page out of the Grateful Dead's book.
Yes.
They were dead in the water.
Yes.
They were during a time when everyone needed a video. For your success. And Eddie, they only did the one.
They
Jeremy.
weren't really about it. They did Jeremy
Yeah.
and Alive was a live video.
Oh, that's right. They did
Yeah.
that. You're right. So they did too. But the fact is that during that time, everyone said, "You're crazy. You need to make videos
Yeah.
if you want to continue with your success." They fall off the map. I'm a music guy, and I was on the radio and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember reading in Rolling Stone magazine. I'm reading an article. It wasn't that big. Pearl Jam never went away. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah.
I thought they faded away and then came back and had the big comeback. But the fact is,
No, they
they
really
gave up
Grateful
on making
Deaded it up.
albums and
Yeah.
said, we're going to make our money touring. And
Yeah.
then they allowed, early on, people to take their shows, which was a no-no.
Well, they
still.
sell their own bootlegs.
Well,
you can buy every show.
No, I understand. Fast forward.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Back
yeah.
in the day, they weren't even profiting off it because the technology wasn't such you could really, truly do that. But they allowed their fans to tape their shows, and that gave them some weird new life on the
Yeah.
road. And then, obviously, the rest is
I also
history.
think they play all their songs 10% faster live, which adds a lot of energy to the shows.
Wait. What do you mean 10% faster?
Every song they play 10% faster.
How do you know
live.
that?
I mean, I don't know that it's exactly 10%,
no,
but
I know that,
if
but
you
like-
listen to the any live show version of their song versus the studio version, it'll be like 10% shorter. They play faster live.
Wow.
Yeah. And they play they play long, they play 3-hour sets, they play deep tracks that the set list, there's bands. I fucking saw 2 nights of Social Distortion once in New York City. I love Social Distortion. And they played the same set 2 nights in a row, and he said the same bullshit in between the songs.
Oh, Christ.
And it was like, that was the end of Social D for me.
Right.
But you are in for a completely unique experience every time you see Pearl Jam.
If you're a performer and you can't make it up,
No, I mean,
where
really,
that has-
was an egregious example.
yeah, where that has to be written down for you.
Same thing. I love Social Distortion. That ruins it for me.
It completely ruined it for me too. But Pearl Jam, it's like the Grateful Dead in that every experience is going to be unique.
Absolutely.
I saw in Philly last year, Philly 2017, they opened the show by playing the 10 albums start to finish.
Wow.
So like I've had some like proper milestones like that. I've seen really good songs played for the first time ever. I've seen shit where it's like we haven't played this since '91. Crazy guests come out. I mean, I've seen a bunch of really neat. I sat outside of Tower Records for 2 days once to see Pearl Jam at the Borgata in Atlantic City in like a 500-person ballroom.
I can relate. I mean, I did that for the Zimas.
Now what are we drinking? What is this now?
This is Frianzia.
Franzia. Franzia. It's only 3 syllables, bro.
So Franzia makes a boxed blush wine that I think is to die for.
That's your yacht point.
Yeah.
It is actually pretty fucking good.
Right? No, so was it good or not?
It was good, but I'm a little confused because you make fun of my fruity beers, and here you are bringing Zimas and Franzia.
Both not beer.
Point Opie.
Thank you.
Both not beer
No,
stuff.
but a little fruity in
But
general.
Zima and Rosé, you don't get to talk shit
Wait,
about
what?
a citrus beer. You don't get to bring Zima and
I'll let
Rosé.
you guys
and
go
talk shit
through your
about
whole little
citrus beer.
conversation, and then the listeners will be on my side when you guys finish. Okay.
But you want to talk shit about my opinion at the smoking tire?
Do I have a point?
Yes.
Out of anything Carl could have brought on the boat, notice I came empty-handed.
I also
I had a
came
bottle.
nearly
I had a
empty-handed.
bottle of champagne for you.
Fake story.
Did you?
This is fake.
No, it's not fake, and
It's almost like I'm sitting here talking to Sandra Huckabee. Right now.
it's not fake.
Sandra.
Huckabee.
Wasn't she in Little Miss Sunshine?
That was funny.
You think she sleeps well at night?
Sarah Sanders? I
that
don't think
apnea?
she has a soul.
You really don't think she has the soul?
I don't. I think.
I mean, people would say, "Look, she's just doing her job," and blah blah blah.
I love
but when
them-
she's
I-
alone at
you know,
night, you
yeah.
think she feels so shitty about herself.
No, I don't. I would do that job in a second. Babies in cages? Never heard of it. Next. I wouldn't feel a thing.
Wow. I mean, I really like the movie Thank You for Smoking, but, you know, I sympathize with Aaron Eckhart's character in that, and that, you know, everyone deserves a spokesperson, but oof.
So I did have a box of champagne for you.
That's okay. We'll drink it
And,
next
So
time.
anyway, let me clear up.
Well, I want to explain to him.
But it's not a real story.
It's a real story, and I'm going to
It
give
was a re-gift. I'm glad he didn't.
that. I wanted to tell him that. Why would you take that joy away from me?
We met our bros. I'm not going to let you sit and spin some fucking
See, I was
story.
in the car with Carl. This all started with me and Carl in the car, and I'm like, I feel like I've known you a long time now that we go.
Oh, I'm so glad I project that familiarity.
But
That's
I'm
You're
like,
going to feel like you just met you when you hear this shitty champagne story.
but I went to Carl. I'm like, fuck, I had a bottle of champagne for Matt, and I forgot it at the house, right? And then he pushed me on it, and then I had to admit on the podcast earlier that it was a re-gift, but still, it's a nice
okay.
bottle of champagne.
I don't care.
All right.
It would be nice if it was here, but honestly, you know,
I don't know a person that actually buys bottles of champagne.
all 100% of my champagne in my
It's all
home is
regifted.
gifted. 100%.
Thank you.
100%.
Well, you have
Everyone's
negative one because of Opie.
You know what? Also, every dollar bill I own was regifted. So, you know, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I didn't originate
The fact
any of
is,
those.
you accumulate a bunch of bottles of champagne, and you're always bringing them to somebody else's house. Yeah.
So, just to prove my point, when I came on the boat, I don't know if you guys remember, said, wow, why did you bring a box of rosé and a 6-pack of Zimas? And I said, just in case we run into chicks. Did I not say that?
You did. And that was
that was his
forethought,
cover.
But
It's not my cover.
You wanted to drink the Zima.
You could follow me all day on social media there, bucko. All I do is drink fucking Jim Beam and get into bar fights.
Point Carl.
Point Carl. Point Carl.
I brought that for the ladies. Single Carl, Fat Jason Bourne is always ready. If we would have stopped somewhere and girls would have got on the boat, you guys got
You
an
know,
IPA
the
downstairs.
picking up of chicks on the boat, I've found myth.
Okay, but you know what? Just because we didn't see a unicorn today doesn't mean they don't exist.
Oh, Carl's a dreamer.
He really
I'm
could be
literally-
Sarah Sanders.
I'm literally a dreamer.
Carl's a dreamer.
You actually are, aren't
You say that 3 times and ICE will show up and drag me off this boat. No, senor, no, different dreamer.
Yeah.
Dreamer,
That's the
sleeping
good
here.
news. I don't have the paperwork right now, but we got to be way more worried about Carl's papers than mine. If
I'm on my way out.
But Matt, that's why the freaking boats were slowing down as they were driving by.
Yeah.
because they heard about a Ruiz
They're like,
presence in
they're like,
Greenwich.
look at that Mexican on that boat.
They heard there's a brown person in Connecticut.
So you asked about documentaries. I went Rush. You went Pearl Jam. The last good one I saw. Oh, they're gonna kill me. It was
The one I wanted to tell you about
It was
was
about
Tapped, the bottled water one.
Okay.
Just about the entire. As I drink a fucking Aquafina, I'm ashamed. But the fraud that is bottled water.
I haven't seen that one.
You got to see Tapped. You'll really
Talk
hate
about it.
bottled-
Talk about it.
So basically, like most bottled water, you know, and I'm talking about water that isn't like, I think Fiji and like the very specialty French stuff, and maybe Carl can back me up.
I'm going to stop you for a second and say that's what he thinks are the brands.
I don't know, but most bottled water is literally pulled right out of public water supplies and put into bottles, and the neighborhoods that these water supplies are in could possibly have droughts, water restrictions. You can't wash your car. You can't do this. The citizens have to use less water. Meanwhile, certain companies can pull hundreds of thousands of gallons of water a day out of these supplies and sell them back to these very same citizens. So that's
It's
what
such
the
a scam.
documentary
Well,
covered.
if you look on some of the bottles, you'll see like something like bottled in Pittsburgh or bottled in places you're not thinking.
Bro, here we go.
All right, go ahead.
Bottled by Clinton. This couldn't be more appropriate. Bottled by Clinton's Ditch Cooperative Company, Cicero, New York. Wherever the fuck that is. Where's Cicero, New York? Anyone
Outside
know?
of Albany.
Is it?
No, I just made that up.
That sounds good. Fuck it.
This is purified by reverse osmosis.
Holy shit, they're steaming the water. That's steamed water.
So they boil it and bottle it, right?
That's it. Reverse osmosis is
That's
basically
boiling.
Well, it's basically what. So then, what they're doing is, holy shit. So they're steaming it. They're making distilled water,
Yeah.
and then they're chemically adding all the stuff back into it.
Right.
So it's actually fake water.
Wow.
So they took real water and made it fake.
Yeah.
So that means they're using tap water. So they steamed all the chlorine and all that shit out of it.
Yeah.
And then so they took the tap out of the tap, and then they added mock well water stuff.
In New York City, I drink right out of the tap, and when I have people over, they look at me like they're like freaked out, like, yeah, you know what you can catch from drinking tap water? I'm like, it's way better than the bottled water.
So the other thing the documentary focuses on top of the fact that these corporations are basically stealing water from communities, is that there has been a really, really heavy marketing campaign to promote tap water is dangerous and bottled water is safe, when in fact the tap water is extremely heavily regulated and tested at all kinds of places down the pike from where it goes in the reservoir to your sink. This shit is fucking not regulated in the least.
No.
This is
free for all.
This is bottled water is the Wild West, and I'm this is not my opinion. This is what the documentary says, that this shit is not tested really.
Oh, I
at
gotta
all.
see Taft.
Yeah.
One of the best water I ever had in my life was I was staying in Bern, Switzerland, and which is a beautiful fucking place.
I thought you were gonna say Key West.
Bern, Switzerland.
What
is
were
the
you trying to
most-
insinuate? Trying to insinuate a little yee joke? Is that what you're trying to do?
No.
No, Bern,
A swimming
Switzerland
joke.
is the most like.
Oh, from Cuba.
The best water you ever had was right off the shore of Key
Was
West.
when
You know what's funny? I feel so privileged and white on his boat that I forgot I was Cuban. So I missed the Key West joke. I'm like, why? Because I was on Duval Street?
I'm like thinking to myself, fuck, that shouldn't have bombed.
Oh
Come
my
on.
God!
Come on,
It
man.
bombed because
Come on.
I was like an elitist white person. I was like, Key West. I don't go there. Everyone knows I go to Marco.
That was a Mariolitos joke.
Exactly.
All right, best water ever.
So there's a place called Bern, Switzerland. It's where Einstein figured out the theory of relativity, driving away from the clock on the main tower in the city.
It's
hall.
literally the most idyllic village
Yes.
that there is anywhere in the world. It's like Swiss Alps, chalets,
Yeah.
fucking beautiful cows, and
Well,
like
we-
guys yodeling.
Yeah,
Oh,
perfect.
We've all seen that picture, but I didn't know that's where he figured it out. I had
Yeah.
no idea until this moment.
So driving away on the trolley, he looked back and looking at the clock, he figured out the theory of relativity right there, and he wrote it down. And he wrote it. This is where I figured it out in Bern, Switzerland. And you could stand at the point in the trolley where it hit him. It's fucking awesome. You know, the Swiss are very
And then I
technical.
fell and hit my head on my toilet, and that's where I discovered the flux capacitor.
So that's where you got the best
in
water?
In the middle of the town, they have this giant trough, and it's very ornate with these beautiful wood and all these carvings. So I see everybody show up with like pails and buckets and everything, and they're putting it in the water, and they're in the trough of water, and they're leaving. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So Swiss people, they don't talk unless they're spoken to. They're very private and quiet. They're very German, except they don't want to kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't want to take over the world and kill you. But in other words,
Just
they're
let
like,
us launder this money in peace.
yeah, they'll take all the money from it, but they won't, deal with it. So I start asking. Oh, that's a boom.
Ooh, that was a boom
That's all
boom.
wrap the
That's-
boating up
yeah.
pretty soon.
I'm
Thunder.
going to wrap boating up in a second.
Yeah.
So I put my hand in the water, and it's ice fucking cold.
Yeah.
And I'm in the middle of the summer in Switzerland, and I'm like, "What is this?" And the lady goes, "Oh, this is our the town
glacier water,
This
right?
is our this water. This fountain has been here for the courtesy of the Swiss residents since 1250." And I look and I go, where does this water come from? The lady turns around, she just points at the fucking mountain. And it's literally the snow cap as it's melting directly down into this thing they built in and you drink this water, Opie. It's like a slice of bread. There's so many minerals in it.
Yeah.
And it filters through the rocks and it comes out pristine. Boat sinking. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Actually, the tastiest, I licked an iceberg in Iceland.
How was that?
There's this iceberg that goes into this iceberg lake. It's like a lake with a bunch of icebergs floating, and then they get sort of out into the ocean. And you do these like Zodiac rides, and you can grab a little ice rock, and
It's delicious, I hear.
the most delicious water anything. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
It has every mineral.
Yeah.
It has everything in it. It's unbelievable.
It was super cool.
That's awesome. Anyway, the last documentary I saw was The Perfect Bid.
Oh, the Price is Right thing?
Yeah, it's about The Price is Right, and there's this nerd that is his whole life he turned into studying the prices of items for The Price is Right show.
Yeah.
And I think he was on I don't know, a couple dozen times probably,
He
right?
got in the audience a bunch. He got on stage once, but he would muse other people, into winning, and he mused some guy into winning, and then the guy basically did not acknowledge his help, which is.
And well, the story goes that he was on the show once, and then I think you're only allowed to be on once, but he would still go into the audience.
Yeah.
And when people are yelling out bids on that dumb show, stupid me, I'm thinking it's just we gotta go. That's
some thunder.
That's some thunder.
The best is everybody's high. So we're like, that might be one of those earthquake tornadoes.
That was bad. So anyway, whatever. So when they're yelling out prices, I just think it's somebody just guessing on the top of their head.
Jump in there.
Yeah, go.
Just point where the life preservers are. What side? Right there?
Down right.
Yes,
Anyway.
sir. Aye, Captain.
Anyway, it turns out there's a lot of experts in the audience, and they have already figured out the bid, and they're yelling it out, trying to help the contestants. So this guy that studied his whole life, he couldn't get on the show anymore. There was a guy on stage, and he nailed the bid to the dollar.
Yeah.
And Drew...
it was Drew Carey at the time.
Was it Drew
Yeah,
Carey?
it was Drew Carey. It was because
Yeah.
remember because it was when
right,
they
right,
rebooted
right.
it, he could go back.
Right.
Yeah, that was why.
And
he
Drew
couldn't go
Carey
back.
was depressed at that moment. He thought that would be it. That they're going to have to cancel the show because
Yeah.
there's some inside shit going on right there.
I watched the one Morgan Spurlock recommended on your
Rats?
show. No, I haven't seen Rats
You
yet. The
haven't
other
seen Rats?
one, brother, Joshua. The one to his kid, Dear Zachary.
I ain't talking about
Dear Zachary was the
I'm not
most
talking
fucked up.
about it.
It's the most fucked up
Tell
documentary
me about
ever.
it. What is it about?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Matt.
I don't even know how to describe it. It is the single most depressing piece of film I've ever watched in my life, but it's done so well I can't help but tell people about it.
My marriage tape? Which
It's like
It is hardcore depressing.
it's really, really brutal.
I saw it on a beautiful summer day, and then I had to crawl up into the fetal position for an hour and get my head back.
It's really bad that you could be the toughest guy in the world, you will be crying. For real crying. It's really hard. It's the most horrible story you can imagine.
What is it, though?
well,
A guy makes a documentary about a murdered father for the unborn son. Right? Is that about right?
so far so good.
So far, so good, right? So a father gets murdered while a girl is pregnant. He makes a film about this guy's life for the unborn son. That's the basic premise of it. What happens during the making of the documentary is so fucking crazy. I don't even think I can describe it.
No, don't give it away.
I don't want to give it. I don't.
I'll get. Here's the description from online. In 2001, 28-year-old Dr. Andrew Bagby is found dead in a park in Pennsylvania. He had been shot by his ex-girlfriend, who then fled to Canada, where she was able to walk free on bail. Pregnant with Andrew's child, Andrew's enraged parents campaign to gain custody of the child and convict their son's killer. Filmmaker Kurt Quain pairs this story with home movies and interviews with those who knew Andrew, hoping to give his best friend's son an opportunity to discover who his dad was.
Wow.
And it gets way worse.
Yeah, that is like the. That's the setup. That's that in any other story. That's like the horrible thing. This is the setup.
The kid's born and healthy and all that, and now it's like the woman that killed their son, because now the parents are involved, and they're going back and forth sort of with custody. And the parents of the murdered son wants to take on the kid. And
Yeah, stop there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think stop there.
I'm going to watch it.
You should watch it. It's real. Prepare yourself though for the most depressing piece of film you'll ever see. Oh, I can't wait. It's super fucked
Wow,
up.
you guys are serious.
No, really. Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
If you're not bothered by this film by the end, you're not human.
If he's not bothered by it, he really could be Sarah Sanders.
Yeah.
Huckabee. Who's Sanders? Who's Sarah Sanders?
That's her real name, Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
That's Mike Huckabee's daughter. Yeah.
The president's spokesperson, liar in chief.
Would you hook up with her?
Ew.
Let's put money on it.
No, not even if you paid me. Not even if she wasn't her. Not even if it was that figure on a friendly person that I thought had a soul. Would I? Ew, gross.
Well, you just spit on like 80% of my conquests. Nice job there, Prince Valiant.
You'd go there, huh?
Huh?
You'd go there?
I'll find, as a Cuban man, I find something beautiful in every woman. I'll find it. If you have a nice knee, if that's all you got, we'll work with it. It'll turn me on. I'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
Single man in his 40s for you.
You know? If you like me, I'll figure out how to like you.
All right.
that's
that thunder's getting too
3.0.
close, man.
We're outta
We're
here,
going to have to
everybody.
pick up some anchor and head to shore.
All right, we're going to pick up anchor and head to shore. Matt, from the Smoking Tire, this is awesome. I'm sure we'll do a little close at
We
the
can
end.
do something while motoring if you want.
Nah,
back,
we'll figure
but-
it out. But we
thanks for
got to
boating
run
with
right
me.
now, and we got to get the anchors up, and we got to get back to shore.
Okay, the movie talk at the end of that got a little weird. Let's do a quick time jump while Captain Matt focuses on navigating us back to the dock safely.
So that was abrupt. We had to stop the podcast because there were thunder clappers all around us, and it was getting pretty intense. I've been on a lot of boats in my life, especially on the Long Island Sound. You don't play with the Long Island Sound. The weather changes quick.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
And Matt was definitely a little nervous, and he got us back into the marina nicely.
Very nice.
You see all those houses we just checked out on the way in?
I mean, I'm an experienced sailor. I've been on this boat twice.
Yeah,
So I know everything about it.
right.
Those houses were dope.
They were really nice. You think the people appreciate a house like that?
It's all money. They don't know nothing. They're mad. Like they're yelling at the maid. Esperanza, where are my goddamn cufflinks?
How do you know my maid's name?
Bro.
She's my mom. I thought I recognized that shirt. This one ring a bell, Mr. Fara.
That's cold.
That's cold.
What do we got?
The Beaner Express.
Why is John McCain driving the boat?
Oh, that's Mike Pence. He thought those are all gays. He's getting rid of them.
Look, Mike Pence might be a little fruity. He might be a little fruity, right, Matt?
I agree.
Anyone that obsesses about the gays that much is a little fruity. Come on, who's with me?
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
I'm with you. The obsession over that is way too high for him to not be fighting some internal thing.
No
I'm just
matter.
gonna tell you, I don't know about Mike Pence, but I'll tell you my life experience. The big jock who always like gay bashed and hated everything would get drunk and try to kiss some dude at one point or another. Seriously, my whole life we're like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I don't know, man. I hate you, Dad, and like starts screaming. Like, you know what I mean?
No, it's the Zebas, man.
Oh my God! There was one time we were hiding in this room, and this giant dude that was friends with us, and he scared everybody, and he would beat everybody up. And he brings this girl into the room, and we're hiding in the fucking room. We were all doing sneaky bumps and shit, so we're like little spooked out bats, right? So he gets the girl on the bed, and we're on the other side. There's like two twin beds, and we're hiding on the other side of the other bed. There's a beach house. And he gets the girl naked, and we're looking at the girl, and the girl, of course, was a 30, right? And all of a sudden we hear his voice, and he's like, "You're so beautiful." Oh my God. I've dreamed about touching you and me and my friend are like literally driving our fingers into our own skin like, what is going on? He goes, "Oh my God, you're so soft. You smell like an angel." And my friend's like, "I can't take this much longer, Carl. I'm like, he's going to kill us." And we watched and listened to him have the most metrosexual sex.
Oh my God.
He's like in one point he's like, "Did you wash your hair?" And she's like, yeah, it smells beautiful. We're like, what the fuck is this? Is not even normal. And we kept hearing like, "Can I touch you there?" She's like, yes.
Yes, shut the fuck up.
Shut up, you sound like fucking Richard Simmons. Oops, sorry, don't curse here. You're not used to grammar.
Sorry, Lummy.
Oh, there's that.
Sorry, Lummy. Wow, we're a little loud for the marina. Yeah,
And
loud.
it was
little
just,
loud.
and it was just. Wait, we're making Matt pick up.
Oh, Matt.
No.
I'm sorry.
We're good.
His name is Matt Farr.
We're
not
good.
Matt Esperanza.
We're done. Matt Esperanza has finished.
We're done?
almost done. I have to pee, and you guys got to get your stuff.
Well, do you
That's
want me
it.
to mop up the bait?
No, you know
from the deck.
No, you know
I'm not
why?
even. That's not even a joke.
No,
there's a
it's-
couple spots.
Because here's the thing: it rains like crazy.
Yeah.
That handles it.
We're good. Okay. All right. Good.
But thank you for coming on my boat and having me on your show.
Matt, this was a pleasure, man.
We'll do it again next time. We'll go up to Hudson
whoa,
River.
we're getting pizza.
Carl too. We're getting pizza.
Oh, we're getting pizza. Why are we getting pizza? Not
So
that I'm
I've got a
complaining. I'm
place.
just
I'll
asking.
plug-
Why would you?
I'll
No
plug.
one's ever. I've never even heard that. That burned my ears.
There isn't a need for a why are we getting pizza because we're hungry. But also, there's a place called Sunrise Pizza. It's in Rye, New York.
And it's something I've never heard of.
And
he
if I
gave me
can-
all the click words. He's like, never changed the recipe. Open for 30 years. Best slice of pizza I ever had. I said, done.
Yeah. So we're gonna try it, and Carl will let me know how if I'm on or if I'm
That's
off.
it. I'll tell you right away.
Yeah.
All right, let's end the podcast on the pizza joint then.
Yeah, but check me out on the Smoking Tire. Go to thesmokingtire.com. You'll find everything, or Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, The Smoking Tire. And if you like watches,
Yes.
Watch and Listen Podcast, it's called. You get it on iTunes. You can also watch it on YouTube, hence the Watch and Listen. It's a video show. Oh, that's the air conditioning coming on. The air conditioner on the boat.
And then you can find me anywhere. I'm single, ladies. My friend's got a boat, Matt.
All the single ladies, and he's friends with a guy with a boat.
Yeah.
Matt Farrer, it's a pleasure to finally meet you, my friend.
Thank you, Opie.
A
Thanks for
pleasure.
coming on the show.
I love this.
We'll do it again.
Yeah,
My
of
boat
course.
is your boat.
Of
How about
course.
come to California and visit me out there, and we'll do it up on the west side.
West Side.
I would like that. All right.
Opie's a West Side guy. You're a West Coaster.
Like in the way you are, and the way you make like homemade clothes and shit.
You and your Merrills, you know.
Like look at those little shoes. I mean, I know they're very
I rock
practical.
Merrills. I fucking know.
These are
Those are boat shoes. I know.
no, they're like
Wait,
water
this is
shoes.
cool.
They're like all practical. Yeah, that's my long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
All right, so we might end from the pizza joint. If not, this
We're
was
gonna
a
end from
lot
the
of fun.
pizza
All right, we're gonna end from the pizza joint. I'm just making Joey work extra hard on this podcast because I'm
I've
just
been waiting my whole
stopping
life.
and starting, stopping and starting, and letting Joey figure out all the transitions.
I've been
So
waiting my whole life to plug Sunrise Pizza somehow.
All right,
So
you
this
did.
is my moment. This is my Guy Fieri diners, drive-ins, and dives moment.
beautiful.
Here we
Go
go.
find out.
No worries, Opie. You want pizza? You got pizza.
Now we're at Sunrise Pizza in Rye, New York. Matt Farah from the Smoking Tire.
I had to take you guys to my pizza spot because I like showing Carl. You know, I'm like anybody else. I like validation. People ask me about cars all the time, but they really just want validation of what they think is right is right. So I think this is the best pizza on the planet, and I wanted Carl to taste it. And I just got it. He's actually buying it. He just said, as I walked away with the slice, he said, "Smells right."
Smells right, so that's a good sign.
Good sign. Absolutely. I'm gonna throw a little garlic powder, a little oregano on mine. That's how I do.
That sounds about right.
You're welcome. You got a buffalo chicken? Is that vodka chicken or buffalo chicken?
Whatever chicken, not buffalo.
Vodka chicken. Baby.
Oh yeah. And then I got a plain slice. You got to go plain slice just to see what the joint's all about.
Well, that's like your control sample, right? It's like a baseline.
Of course. Now, what's the deal with this place? They've been here 30 years.
I don't know how long they've been here, but I've lived in this area for almost 30 years, and this place is completely unchanged since I was 8 years old.
Well, that's usually a good
And I
sign.
could walk here from my school, so I would come here like every Friday with my friends and whatever. They don't deliver. This place will not. Their kitchen couldn't keep up with delivery. In high school, that's like I talked to you about driving all the time. I offered to deliver for them for free, only for the tips, and they said their kitchen couldn't keep up if they offered delivery.
No kidding.
So, Carl Ruiz.
Here we go. All eyes are on Carl Ruiz. What do you think?
Ruiz or Ruiz? Who says it wrong?
It doesn't matter. I don't even know what it is.
All right, what are we looking at?
I think my father made up that name when he got here. That's good. See how the cheese didn't slide off?
Yeah.
That's a big problem. Okay? That means the dough is overproofed.
You're letting the pizza hang down to see how much grease is on it, and how much no grease dripped off it.
No grease is stripped off. The undercarriage is great. It's got great temperature.
Look at your face, Carl.
Huh?
Eat it. Eat it.
That's a very good slice of pizza.
Very good.
Yeah, that's all right, Matt.
Well executed. Very good.
Probably, you'll probably only find this on the East Coast. There's probably only maybe 5 pizzerias in New York City that can do that. That's very good.
30 years and exactly the same.
And the best part of this, people hate when we eat on the podcast, so this is perfect that we're doing this.
I think we gave him 3 hours of Zima earlier. This is the dessert, right?
All right,
That one seems that big. It's good, right?
Not good call. The Sicilian is dope.
In high school, my order was plain cheese and corner Sicilian. I was all about the corner. And then I'd get the marinara to dip.
perfect. All right, Matt.
It's all about the ratios.
That's exactly what it is.
How about we hang out like real people instead of this podcast equipment on the whole time? So,
All right.
we're gonna end. We're gonna eat our pizza, and I'm gonna go home, and everyone else is gonna do their shit. And
Listen, guys, if you're in Rye, New York, Sunrise Pizza is legit.
Thank you, Carl.
I enjoy it.
I'm glad my validation has been achieved.
It's very good pizza.
If you want to learn about cars and watches, hit me up.
the smoking tire.
Thanks, all.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks for lunch, Carl.
No problem, buddy. I got you.
You didn't think we'd go a whole episode without eating something. We hope you enjoyed this 2-part adventure on the water. Big thanks to our new friend, Matt Farah, for inviting us on his dad's yacht. Thanks, Dad. And of course, leave us a 5-star rating at Apple Podcasts. Write a review. Share this episode with a friend. Go to smokingtire.com for cool car talk. Buy a hat or shirt at opieradio.com. And please subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of Opie Radio.